Hi everyone, I'm in Sorrento, Italy, in front of a very special and sacred church called the Church of the Rosary. This was originally built in the 4th century over a pagan temple and later developed into what you see today in the 12th century when it became temporarily for a few centuries the Cathedral of Sorrento. This was expanded in the 12th century by a Duke of Sorrento who believed building this here would ward off the evil spirits that were plaguing the area at that time. And that was his intention in building this church here at that time. I wanted to come and experience what would it feel like walking into a structure that was built not only to be a beautiful, beautiful place just to come be with God, to pray, to celebrate life through weddings and christenings and all the beautiful things that churches have offered all of us through time. But what would it feel like to walk into such a sacred place that was built to repel the negative? And so I wanted to walk inside. I think there's people in this, so I just need to be really careful about speaking. And of course, I'm always reverent, of course, in any church. But it already, even out here on the street, I already feel like I have butterflies in my stomach, and I can feel it's a really great energy. Of course, it's a great energy in Sorrento. It's just beautiful here. But I'm on a busy street, and there's a stillness that I can already feel just stopping and standing in front of this beautiful church. I'm feeling a pull, just a pull to go in. And of course, it's because, yes, of course I want to see the inside of this beautiful Baroque, old, sacred church. But energetically, I'm feeling this really positive pull. I really can't wait to go inside. It felt so sacred. As much as I was being drawn inside, and I couldn't wait to go inside, and I prayed the Holy Rosary. What a blessing to be in the Church of the Rosary and be able to pray this beautiful prayer. And gosh, it was very still. Even though there were other people in there, I felt very grounded. I felt very safe. Even though the doors open and you just have to walk through the door behind me, the main entrance, I felt like I was somewhere completely different. It was almost like entering a vacuum. And as soon as I walked in, it's like everything else disappeared. Even though you could hear the street noise, technically, the street noise, and people were still coming and going. I didn't notice any of it. I just really felt like I was in a vacuum. I felt very safe. I felt I really could feel, I could feel, it was very beautiful. And what I felt, I went up to the front to pray and also to light some candles, which I love to do in churches, but to offer prayers for other people. What I felt when I was looking at the beautiful statue of the Blessed Mother, and I did a video which I'll also post, but I didn't want to speak. When I was in there, of course, I didn't want to disturb anyone else, and it just felt so reverent. It would feel so disrespectful for me personally to have even spoken very quietly in the very back. It felt wrong. It feels so sacred, and there's such a reverence that is invoked, at least in myself, but everyone else. I didn't see anyone speak at all who was in there. They were just praying very quietly. And people were taking pictures and things like that, of course, but everyone was very, very respectful. So what I felt when I was sitting in the front, and I was just looking at the beautiful Madonna statue with this long, beautiful, beautiful rosary, and I felt, okay, it was almost like a force field coming off of the Holy Rosary. And now I have the chills, okay. And to me, it's like, oh, wow. what a beautiful protection, the protection of the Holy Rosary, and this is the Church of the Rosary. But just to be sitting there and staring at this beautiful, beautiful statue in this gorgeous Baroque church that it's what you see now has been here since the 12th century, but originally as a Catholic church in the 4th century. So, it's going to just feel amazing just from that. But to really sit there and feel what the energy was, it felt strong. It was really, really powerful in a very positive way. I didn't even want to get up. I just wanted to stay there. And unfortunately, I would love to spend the whole day in here praying, but my family are going to wonder. They're going to wonder where I am if I stay too many hours. So I could have just stayed in there and just prayed for hours. It's very magnetic. Like I said, I went right up to I just wanted to sit as close as I could to the Madonna. I just wanted to sit as close as I could to the statue of the Blessed Mother and holding this amazing, beautiful rosary. And it just felt, it was like almost, it was for me, I felt like it was radiating God, and of course the protection that just the Holy Rosary would offer. And I thought, okay, the Church of the Rosary, and the Duke who built this as a structure, as a church to ward off evil spirits in the 12th century. Of course, it's the Church of the Rosary.